Okay, so you might be asking, why are we drawing boxes? Because boxes are around us everywhere. We're sitting at tables are boxes. The light fixtures above us are boxes. The windows are boxes. But there's boxes all over the place, okay? So I want you to just draw some basic boxes. And so, for example, let's say I was going to draw a cereal box. So once again, on the front edge, here's the side of my box here, okay? Side, side. This is parallel here. Okay, now the side of the cereal box is going to be skinny now. Skinny, straight up. This will be here. And then once again, if I take this one and make it parallel right there, so I got my basic cereal box shape. Okay, now suppose there was some stuff on the cereal box, like let's say that on the side they got these like UPC codes. So right here, there's a little rectangle here. Once again, that rectangle is parallel to these other rectangles. Let's say there was a title on the box, and the title was right up here, and it said, I don't know, Wheaties or something like that. So right here it says Wheaties. Okay, it would be in a rectangle right like that. On top of the box, there's maybe a little flap. That little flap looks like this. Okay, so if you know how to draw a basic box, you can take that and you can draw other things that are basic box shapes. Let's do another one. Let's have a table. So let's say I was drawing a table. Here's the top of my table. Okay. Here's the side of my table right here. It's got a little edge on it. And this is parallel. That's parallel. Now what about the legs of my table? So underneath here's a leg coming out. Here's the side of the leg. Okay. This side is parallel to this. Now the other side of the leg though is parallel to this side. So this goes like this and back up. How do I find this other leg? If I draw a line straight over from here, this tells me my other leg is going to be right down here, kind of. Here's the other leg of the table. Okay? If I draw a line now straight up from here, same angle as this, here's my other leg of my table. Right here. There. And here's the side of my table. Okay? What about that back leg? Well, if I drew a line right here and a line right here, that back leg, if I could see through the table, would be over here. But I can't see through the table. So I can't see the back leg. So here we got a basic cereal box, and I'll get rid of these guidelines here. I got my basic cereal box. I got a basic table. And then over here, I'd like you to do a basic chair or a bench, okay? So how would you do that? You would do it just like you did the table, only you would put a back on it. So maybe you've got a back that comes up like this. Maybe you put a little edge on the side of your wood, like so. Here's the back. Let's say that this is a piece of wood here, and then you do this kind of thing, and then you think, I know, I'm going to make little rungs here. So I got a little rung right there, a little rung right there, little rung right here, and I can see the side of the rung too right here, right there, and so on. So there I did a basic chair, did a table and a chair. So I'd like you to do a cereal box, a table, a chair, okay? And then after that, I'd like you to do a box that has a gabled roof. Okay, so what's a gabled roof? So a gabled roof would be a box like this one here. Take a look here. This is kind of like a house. So you got your basically rectangular box. Only one of the sides has a gable. A gable is this thing. It's this triangular thing on the side of the box. So if I was looking straight at my box, you can see that I would just have a square. So if I was looking at the side of the box, it would look like this. It'd just be a square. Now, that peak is going to be right above there. So someplace right here is where that peak is. Okay? Now, how do I make that look three-dimensional? Let me show you how to do that. So this is what you would do. You would first draw your box three-dimensionally. So here's my box three-dimensionally. So it's like a cube. Doesn't have a gabled roof right now. It's just a plain cube. Okay? Now, here's that side. So let's say the side is right here. So take a look here. Here's that peak. So that peak would be right on this side. So I'm going to go straight up from this point right here. Just draw a line straight up. And then I'm going to connect this to the side like this. I've just added my gable to that. Now I don't need this anymore. I'm going to erase that. Okay? Now, doing the top of the box. So when you look here, you can see that this line and this line and this line are parallel. Okay? this line and this line are parallel. So how do I draw that on my box? I'm going to do this. So now I've got this top is parallel here, that's parallel there, and then whatever angle this is at, I'll slide my ruler over and go right to there, and now there's the top of my box. Now it looks like I have a box that has a gabled roof on it. Okay, do that.